Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I want to take a moment and do something different than just some kind of cram session. I want to do a mindful review of each of our units and how your brain can work with you and not against you. See, right now, you're a pressure cooker. Multiple exams, deadlines, college stress, your parents, that project you're supposed to turn in January. See, Intro to Psych has taught us that psychology is scientific, but at the same time, it's human. So let's take time to explore both. See, scientific, too little stress, you're just not motivated. Too much stress, and you're panicked. So there's that sweet spot, that Yerk-Dodson law. I want you to reach and find your optimal performance that you can. Look for it as your performance roadmap. See, stress hijacks the brain. Your amygdala starts to freak out. It's your fight or flight mode. And your thinking brain, your prefrontal cortex, for reason and understanding, goes offline. Mindfulness can help you bring you back online. See, when our senses are overwhelmed, we start to spiral. And this grounding technique, where we name 5 things we see, 4 things we feel, 3 things we hear, 2 things we smell, and 1 thing we taste, can help recenter us during and before that test. See, sleep is our secret weapon, guys. And the lack of sleep messes with our attention and our memory. It doesn't help us to even use energy drinks or Starbucks either. So what you need to do is go to the test well rested. No last minute cram sessions, no overnighters. That's just science. See, if you panic when you hear the words FRQ, EBQ, AAQ, or even MCQ, it's not just you, it's conditioning, just like we learned. Tests become that unconditioned stimuli. Mindfulness helps us unlearn our panic. Mindfulness can improve our working memory. It helps you focus, sort information, and recall all the things that we have studied, especially when we are under pressure. So when we go into that test, we will know exactly what we have, and we can do very well. Your prefrontal cortex is still developing. That means that your emotions feel bigger, decision-making is still leveling up. Remember, your prefrontal cortex doesn't stop developing until well after 26, so mindfulness can help regulate that growing system. See, you're more motivated than great. You're motivated by other things. College, your pride, your family. But when your basic needs aren't met, like sleep, hunger, and calm, then your performance drops. So you need to take time to take care of yourself. Don't skip out on self-care. Are you a planner or procrastinator? Introvert or extrovert? Use what we learned during our personality portfolios and look at the traits that best serve you when trying to review and trying to know how you study. Okay? And we also learned that one test does not define our intelligence. We've studied fixed and we've studied growth mindsets. So remember, ability is not static. You're always evolving, always growing. You're going to do better. But just in case, a little stress is normal. But if you're feeling very overwhelmed to the point where you want to give up and you don't want to go to school and you don't want to study and it's just too much, talk to somebody, guys. Your feelings may be bigger than just test anxiety. See, therapies like CPT show how thoughts shape our feelings and our behavior. Changing how we talk to ourselves, being kinder to ourselves, before and on test day can lower the stress and boost our confidence. One thing we did learn about social media is that in social psychology, we learn about conformity and comparison. We want to conform to our crowd and we want to compare ourselves to others, but this journey is your own. Don't measure your worth against someone else's highlight reel. See, let's not label stress as a weakness, okay? We've studied mental health and stigma. Talking about anxiety, burnout, and fear, that's not failure. That's growth. That's strength. That's psychology. Do the best you can, and let's talk about it. What I want you to do is I want you to simulate test day. I want you to practice on the AP classroom. I want you to go through the practice exams. I want you to time yourself so that you know what to expect. Because the more familiar you are with the situation, the less your brain will see it as a threat. So let's reset. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. And exhale. 2, 3, 4. Practice this the night before the exam and even during the exam. It's your built-in calm button. And that will help you relax. But it's not just about passing the AP exam. It's about learning how you manage stress, knowing yourself, and showing up when it counts. It's your growth. It's your development. See, mindfulness is your hidden superpower. Trust in what you've learned, trust your brain, and just breathe. You've got the tools. You've got the knowledge. You've got the skills, guys. I know you've got this. Good luck.